over your lunch hour if you're here in the Ontario area like Suzanne and I are.
Yeah,
And or maybe if you're out west, it's coffee time out there.
right.
Hello. Hello, Suzanne.
Hello.
Hi, Karen. Karen's on Facebook. Hi, Karen. Well, I think we're going to get started. I just want to welcome everybody and thank you all for joining us today. We really appreciate it. You guys are in for a treat. A good friend of ours here at Spoiled Agent, Suzanne Fleming, who represents Coconut Bay and Serenity. Welcome, Suzanne.
Hey, hi everybody. Welcome. Thanks, Susan.
Thank you. And you guys are in for a treat because Suzanne always gives great updates on the properties and what's new and exciting. And I know Suzanne has a really great incentive that's happening until another couple weeks now, right, Suzanne?
Yes, yes, it just came out on Monday, so I'll tell you about that as we go along.
Great. I just want to direct everyone to the Q&A box. If you have any questions, please go to the Q&A. And why, as you all know, because it gets lost in the chat, it moves up. So let's leave the chat for the oohs and the ahs, I like to say. As Suzanne chats, I'm also going to put, of course, her information, where you can find Suzanne on the Spoiled Agent Supplier page. And what is that? You actually just go to spoiledagent.com and you check under hotels, and there's Suzanne Hotels right there for you, where you're going to see the incentive, contact information, agent rates, and everything that you need to know. Okay. All right. And Suzanne, you have a really great, generous prize today.
Yes, I do. Should I tell them about it now or should we wait till the end?
Well, it's up to you. They have to stay on the question period, though, to
Yeah.
qualify.
That's right. That's right. So today, if you stay through, I'm going to be giving away a $50 gift certificate to Amazon. We all love Amazon.
Yes, we all do for sure. And I want to welcome, we've got agents here. Everyone's saying hello. We've got it covered, Suzanne, across the country. Even
Fantastic.
someone in their backyard in Mississauga, Sue on Facebook.
I love it.
Okay, well, Miss, I'm gonna put over to you. I'm gonna stay here, of course. But any questions again, please put them in the Q&A. If you're joining us over here on Facebook, please make sure you add your email in the comments. If you're joining us here on Zoom, we've got you covered because you registered. Hello from Medicine Hat. Hi, everyone. All right, Suzanne, over to you, and I'll see you at the end.
Okay, we'll get started today. Welcome everyone, and good afternoon on this beautiful Friday summer afternoon. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to join me on a little journey to Saint Lucia, Coconut Bay, and Serenity. And today we're going to focus on romance. We all love romance for sure. So St. Lucia is known as the romance island of the Caribbean. And at Coconut Bay and Serenity, we love weddings, honeymoons, vow renewals, baby moons, and everything that has to do with romance. St. Lucia has won many awards over the years and years. 15 times they've won the world's leading honeymoon destination, best beach honeymoon destination, world's most romantic destination. So this is a place to go. And of course, just looking at that photo makes you think romance right away, right? So St. Lucia is located in the Southeast Caribbean, which is part of the Windward Islands. The island's only 43 kilometers long and 23 kilometers wide. It's a volcanic island with lush tropical forests, waterfalls, mountains, active volcano, and much more. It's only a 5-hour direct flight from Toronto. There are only flights from Toronto out of Canada, so people in the West and the East have to filter in through Toronto. And then from there, it's 5 hours. So when you're considering planning a dream destination wedding, I guess there's a lot of destination wedding specialists joining us today. As you will probably know, there are the top 10 items to consider in planning a destination wedding. Of course, number one is budget for sure. resort location, resort amenities, resort accommodations, island attractions, group rates and benefits, of course, and resort wedding venues. That's super important. And activities to keep the guests busy after the big day. And of course, a worry-free celebration for the bride and groom. And customizable packages are something to consider as well. So number one, wedding packages. So at Coconut Bay, we have packages to suit every budget, ranging from free to our Pearl wedding, which is for up to 36 guests. It's 3 days of celebrations, which is fantastic. It includes things like a sunset catamaran cruise for you and the wedding party, or and all your guests. A beach bonfire, dinners, just 3 days of celebration. It's fantastic. And then downwards from there. So they all include, of course, your bouquets, your boutonnieres, your wedding cake, music, either a cocktail reception or a dinner, and much more. So number two, prime location. Well, Coconut Bay and Serenity are a short, less than 5-minute drive from the international airport, Kenora, and we're also in pretty close distance to all the major attractions in Saint Lucia, which are all on the southern eastern coast of Saint Lucia. And if any of you have been to Saint Lucia and have driven up to the north, you know, it's a very windy, mountainous road all the way up. And a lot of people aren't too fond of that drive. So there's one thing. Also, Coconut Bay and Serenity are on the Atlantic side of the island. We have 1 mile of private beach for our guests to enjoy. It's a great walking beach. It's we've got all kinds of stuff along it. We've got a Paradise Beach bar where people go and they grab some lunch or a snack, and then of course it's full bar there. And volleyball, beach volleyball is on the beach, so there's lots. It's beautiful, great walking beach. And the resorts are on 85 acres of land, so there's lots of room to roam around. And the resort is located on what used to be an old coconut plantation, so there's lots of coconuts, lots of coconut trees, which is great. So number 3 would be our resort amenities. Coconut Bay is an award-winning premium all-inclusive, and premium is the key word here. We boast 8 restaurants, 7 bars, 5 pools, 1 mile of beach, as I mentioned. We have a beautiful oceanfront spa. We offer daily activities, and I mean, that's a full day of activities, so people can do what they want or not what they want, or not anything. They just want to lie by the beach or the pool all day. That's totally fine too. We have nightly entertainment, and we do offer complimentary airport transfers from the airport. So just to give you a little a little short glimpse of what it looks like at Coconut Bay, and it certainly looks inviting to me, even though it's summer here. So what do we mean by premium all-inclusive? We offer our guests exceptional dining and refreshment options in our 8 restaurants. We have 6 that are a la carte. We also offer 7 bars throughout the property, including an adults only adults only tiki bar in the Harmony Wing, and we also have swim up bars throughout as well. We have indoor and outdoor dining venues, and we also can offer a private specialty dining for our guests too. That's a bit of an upcharge though. So each one of our 8 restaurants specializes in unique cuisine, such as we have Caribbean, we have Asian fusion, we have seafood, we have Italian, just to name a few. We also have a marketplace restaurant as well that's open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner as well on most nights. Our chef frequently adds different recipes. So he likes to, you know, experiment, not same old, same old. He's really, really proactive that way. And what is so fantastic is that we offer vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, and dairy-free options at our restaurants. And this has become a very important thing to offer our guests, because so many people these days, especially, need to have gluten-free, and a lot of people are going vegetarian or vegan. So it's super important. We also have a big organic greenhouse that houses like fruits, vegetables, herbs on property, and most of that kind of stuff comes right from there, which is great, and it is organic. Also, premium all-inclusives means that in our bars, top shelf liquors are included. There's no upcharge or additional fees for top shelf brands. Our bars are located by pools. And the shot on the left is our main swim up bar. And if you look to the left, that's where the adults go for their drinks and cocktails. And to the right, we have a kiddie swim up bar, and that's where they get their kiddie cocktails and mocktails. So it's separated, and it's really fun. The kids love going up and getting their own drinks. And then on the right, we have Peter John's rum bar, which is our main bar upstairs. It has the largest selection of rum on the island, and then quite frequently they do weekly they do rum tasting events. So it's really neat, very popular, you can imagine. We offer nightly entertainment plus themed dinners. We bring in local musicians and entertainers. We have 2 themed dinners per week. One is a Caribbean carnival where there's fireworks, stilt walkers, steel band. We do this great big huge spread of food outside, and people sit around at the tables and have dinner and watch the show. And we also have a country and western night. And did you know that country and western music is a huge tone of music in Saint Lucia? And there is a story behind that, and I'd love to tell you sometime, so you can reach out and ask me. I had to do some digging to find out. So Coconut Bay offers 2 wings. So we have Harmony Wing is our adult only oasis. No kids allowed, 18 and over. It's 125 rooms. The resort in total is 250 rooms. So it's not a huge resort. It's only 4 stories high. And then we have the 2 wings, and the splash wing is the family wing, and that's where the kiddies and families stay. So in the Harmony wing, well, in both wings, actually, you can see that all the rooms are actually ocean facing. And that's something really important to remember. So everybody's ocean facing. We have the pools in front, and we've got lots to do. And especially if you've got a bride and a bridal party coming down to the resort, a lot of people want to bring their kids. So it's really great because the adults can stay in the adult wing and the families can stay in the splash. And of course, they're interchangeable. So not for the necessarily for the kids, but if the adults that are staying in the splash wing want to go hang out in the Harmony area, then that's totally fine. Just that the kids aren't allowed over in the Harmony area. And vice versa, the adults, of course, can go over and hang out in the splash wing. So in the Harmony wing, we offer 4 different room categories, beginning with garden view up to the concierge junior suite ocean view. And these are done by floor. So garden view would be on the ground floor. But please remember, as I mentioned, all the rooms are facing the ocean. It's just they're on the ground level. So they have a patio and they look out into the gardens. And in some of the rooms, you can actually see the ocean. It just depends on how full the trees and bushes are. Then the next floor up is ocean view. Next floor up is premium ocean view. And then your concierge junior suite. And by concierge means you get some extra attention and like you get robes and slippers in the room and some extra amenities as well. And they come, actually, all the rooms come with 2 queen beds or 1 king. And in the splash wing, again, we offer multiple room categories, garden view to concierge premium ocean view. And we do have a lot of 2-bedroom connecting suites. And that's important to remember, especially if people have larger families, because they can get the 2-bedroom and the kids can have 1 room and the parents can have the other. So the rooms also come with either 2 queen-size beds or they have rooms with trundle beds. So if it's a family of 4, we would usually suggest they get a king-size bed with the trundle bed for the kids. And if you've got babies, again, we offer cribs at no extra cost. Now let's take a little visit to our sanctuary spa. So everybody loves spa. We have a great spa. We have 6 treatment rooms. We also have 6 new oceanfront spa cabanas because it's so popular. Yeah, we only had 3 before and they were so popular. We needed more. So, you know, think about having that before wedding massage and listening to the ocean right underneath you. It's good for anything. It's good for all the time. Fantastic. So it's ideal for couples celebrating, you know, to go and get that couples massage and that. And what is really neat, we offer everything. So we offer facial scrubs, massages, everything. And we do use a lot of ingredients in our massage creams and oils and that right from Saint Lucia. So chocolate is huge in Saint Lucia. We also have aloe treatments and we have our own aloe garden. So there's all kinds of really neat things that you can get at the spa. And we also have complete salon services for the bride and groom, I guess. So we do nails, hair, makeup, and it's great for bridal parties and, you know, for everybody to get their hair and makeup done prior to the ceremony. And we have a very new addition. This was, I guess, last year. We put together this new bridal suite, and it's specifically for the brides and their bridal parties to get a room for them to get ready. So they're not all jammed in somebody's hotel room. They've got this nice open space They can get ready. We offer a nice selection of hors d'oeuvres and of course a little bit of bubbly for those pre-wedding jitters. And they can get ready, relaxed, and it's a really pretty spot. It's very nice. So number 5 on our list was island attractions. And of course, Saint Lucia is ideal for romance. The most iconic attraction there, of course, is the pitons. And you can get beautiful sea views out on a catamaran cruise, or you can also get a road view. Everywhere you go, sort of around in the southern area, you can see the pitons because they're just stunning, that's for sure. And of course we have the mud baths. That's a real popular one. So the mud that is in the pools, there's sort of like 3 pools, and they're hot because they're volcanic. And then the whole deal is you're supposed to put this mud on, and it's going to reduce your age by 10 years. So, they swear by it. I don't know. Anyway, it's a lot of fun. There's also horseback riding, snorkeling, scuba diving, waterfalls, or zip lining. And there's also hiking up the pitons as well. The really hard one, you have to be an experienced hiker, but there is an easier one up the Petit Piton. So lots to do in Saint Lucia outside of the resort. So again, number 6, so group rates and benefits. Some of them are only available with direct bookings. The rest are available through our tour operator partners. So if you book direct, you get 10% off the lowest rates. But again, you're getting that really built into the tour operator pricing anyway. And also direct, you get a free night for every 5 rooms booked. However, with the tour operators, they have their own group policies in which we contribute to as well. So it's a little different. Groups of 20 or more have a 1-hour complimentary cocktail party. And we also have a group coordinator. So pre-travel, so she's a guru. She's based in our Miami office. She's fantastic. And then once everything's set, it's passed over to our on-site group coordinator. And again, she is absolutely fantastic. All the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted. Everybody knows what's going on, and communication, as you all know, is very important. We do offer the complimentary airport transfers from Huonora Airport. And again, if you hit a stop sign, it might take 4 minutes. If you don't, then or stop light, there's only one, then it's really fast. So it's really nice. And we also offer a private check-in for groups of 10 rooms or more. And that's for all groups through the tour operators as well. So number 7 is our stunning oceanside venues. They're both oceanside. We have a newly renovated gazebo, which hangs out sort of a little bit over the ocean. And it's as you can see, it's the photo shoot on the left-hand side of the screen. It's great. It's so beautiful when it's all set up and decorated. I've seen it. I've seen a wedding in there. And especially if there's an evening wedding and with all the lighting and everything, it's absolutely stunning. And then the reception is held right there as well. And it can be indoors or outdoors. There's a little pavilion sort of in behind. You can't really see it from there. So it's a lovely spot. And then we have our Eternity Beach venue. And, you know, there's a lot of people that, hey, if I'm getting married in the Caribbean, I'm doing it on the beach. So, again, it's a beautiful setting, and it's beautiful for pictures. You're right on the beach, white sand, And it's just decorated beautifully as well. And in behind that, there is again another newly renovated pavilion back there. It's a bit more open air. It's not totally enclosed. Sort of like it's in a hectagon as well. So say the four sides are open, but it's all roofed and there's washroom facilities in that there as well. And again, it's a stunning location for the reception. So just some of the other things to talk about is that we have all-inclusive amenities and daily activities available. As I mentioned, we have the 5 pools, beautiful beach. As you can see, we've got 1,500-foot lazy river, which is a lot of fun. It's popular. And we have a paintball course on property as well. And we have our oceanfront spa with our 6 new treatment or 6 new cabanas, the spa cabanas. And one thing that I want to mention too is that we have just finished building beach cabanas for all of our guests. They are available on a rental basis, and they're absolutely great. They're enclosed, they're private. They have a little sitting area, they have like a bed area, and they come with a packed cooler with snacks or lunch and drinks, and they each have a little rinse off shower in the back. Like they're actually quite neat. And some more of our activities that we offer at the resort: we have 6 tennis courts, we have pickleball courts, we have beach and pool volleyball, we have yoga, we have aqua aerobics, we have some family activities as well. As I mentioned, we have rum tasting events. So there's something going on all day. We also have bingo, we have, your usual, your trivia. We have a whole area that also has ping pong tables, pool tables. That's where one of the bars is as well. So that's a very well used area. And we also have a snack bar in that area as well. We do offer kite surfing and newly wing foiling. I never knew what wing foiling was, but it looks pretty fun. And the kite surfing, of course, is pretty popular. It is seasonal. We have a great team. The guy that heads it up is a complete professional kite surfer and wing foiler, maybe. And we also offer snorkeling, kayaking, stand-up paddleboarding. And there are no extra fees for that, only the kite surfing and the wing foiling. And that includes instruction as well. So as we mentioned a little bit, we do want our guests to have a completely worry-free wedding day. And we have the wedding planner, as I mentioned, based in Miami, and she does all the organization pre-travel. So she books the wedding package. They talk about color schemes. All of our weddings are customizable. So, if they want blue sashes on the chair, or pink sashes, or yellow sashes, or, we can theme the wedding to pretty much any color that they want, which is really neat because that is important. And then all that information goes to our on-site wedding coordinator and to her team, and that ensures that everything goes perfect for the wedding day. And one super important thing to remember is we only do 1 wedding per day. And this allows for the wedding couples to have our undivided attention. So there's always something last minute, as you probably know, and it can all be covered immediately. Every bride has her day, her way. And the other great thing about having only one wedding per day, if a weather comes up, which it rarely does, but it can happen, then it can be delayed by a little bit, you know. There's not another bride and groom waiting for their turn behind you, or you don't have to wait for the bride and groom in front of you to finish and do the whole switch over thing. So they're never rushed. They're always supervised. And I think that's super important because it is a stressful day. And we just want to make everything go as smoothly as possible. And of course, something blue is always included. So since our focus today is on romance, I can't think of a better place to celebrate romance is our Serenity at Coconut Bay. So Serenity is our, it's a top-rated luxury suite resort. We've won several awards. It is only 36 suites. They all have their own private plunge pool area. And they offer butler service, so they all have their butler. It's couples only, so 21 and over, totally all-inclusive. We offer gourmet dining, 24-hour room service. We have private pool and beach cabanas. It's a beautiful resort. And the food is amazing, actually. Oh, sorry. Play. Oh, little glimpse into Serenity. So that gives you a little glimpse into Serenity and what it's all about. It's a fabulous resort, actually, and I strongly suggest if you have luxury clients, you suggest Serenity to them. And again, it is a fabulous resort for weddings and honeymoons. And a fun little story is that we have a lot of wedding couples. They go to Coconut Bay for the first part of, say, everybody's there for a week. They come, their wedding's on a Wednesday. So they're with their whole wedding party from Saturday to Wednesday and partying, blah, blah, blah. And then they have their wedding, and then they move over to Serenity for their honeymoon. And that's all private, luxury, and they can go and visit their guests over at Coconut Bay, but their Coconut Bay guests can't go over to Serenity. So they can see their guests on their honeymoon if they like or not. Anyways, as you can see, we've won a lot of awards already. Serenity is only about 7 years old, so it's really, really right from the get-go. It's been super popular and super award winning as well. We have one that we're in the top 1% of all the luxury resorts in Saint Lucia. So and number one actually in Saint Lucia, the top 1% in the Caribbean. So we're really proud about that. As I mentioned, Serenity's got 36 suites. They offer between 1,200 and 1,900 square feet of interior and exterior living space. With indulgent amenities, we have 3 room categories, ranging from plunge pool butler suite right to the grand plunge pool butler suite. And really the only difference is the size of the room. So the plunge pool butler suite is 1,200 square feet and the grand is 1,900 square feet. And but all the amenities are the same. The decor is the same. So It's just the size of the space. And as you know, there's a lot of people that live in 600 square feet of living space. So this is like your own villa, basically. And they're all very private. They have private entrances. So it's not like you can't hear your neighbors, and they are very private, which is important. So we also offer at Serenity some really beautifully appointed rooms, as I mentioned, with local mahogany as the wood trimmings. They use Saint Lucian granite and river rock. All the rooms have a 55-inch TV in it, at least one. Yeah, we offer complimentary Wi-Fi, nightly turn down service, robes, slippers. We have Bose sound systems in the room. We also have cappuccino makers, and the bar and the butler, of course, make sure you get anything that you would like. We have personalized wet bar and with premium liquors in it. And one thing also I want you to remember is that, or to make note of, is on the Serenity website, there is a pre-arrival form. So we get our guests to fill out that prior to arrival, and this will tell us what they're there for. So if they're celebrating a honeymoon, a birthday, if they want, we pre-stock the bar. So when they arrive, the bar is stocked. That all is done when they arrive. So if they like a certain kind of red wine or white wine or rum or vodka, whatever, it's all there in their wet bar, and anything else that they would require. So their room is totally set for them when they arrive. And if you notice, I'm saying arrive, we don't check them in. They just arrive. So they go, they get escorted directly to their room. The butler will even unpack their suitcases for them. So it's really special. And I just wanted to keep this shot in here because this is the actual size of the plunge pool. So as you can see, it's a good size. It's a lot of times when people think plunge pool, they think it's more like a jacuzzi or something, but no, it's an actual, you can actually get in it and float it around, and great place to keep cool during the hot days. We have absolutely fabulous dining at Serenity, super upscale, and there is great dining options. We have one main restaurant called the Great House, and this offers indoor and outdoor eating space. Our guests can eat at the pool and the beach cabana. They can also eat at the right in their suite on the patio. And actually a lot of what they can do is they can get their butler to come in, and they set up this beautiful table for dinner in their suite on the patio, and the butler comes and serves them course by course their meal. It's really neat, and it just looks fantastic, especially if it's dark and the lights are all on. Very romantic. And also, we have a main area for our guests to go at Serenity, because sometimes people do like to be a little social, and we are now doing some activities as well there. So we do have a rum tasting event, a wine tasting event, and we also are doing just some fun little like painting, painting games kind of things. We have a couple sushi making activities. So there are a few things, whatever sort of they decide to do during the week, the guests are there. It's really great. We also offer the cabanas, which I did mention before. We have added more cabanas to that part of the beach. They were originally there for our Serenity guests, but everybody was inquiring about wanting to rent them. So we decided to build more. And the butler, what he'll do is he'll meet you at your cabana or drive you there in a golf cart, whatever you want. He's got a full cooler full of snacks for the day, and what and drinks and whatever you want. And then when you want to be picked up, you just give him a call and they'll come back and pick you up, or you can just walk back and just tell them and they'll come and pick up the cooler and that. It's really popular. And of course you're right on the beach, so it's nothing better than that. And of course, Serenity has its own wedding package. So we have an exclusive wedding package just for Serenity guests called the Sapphire Wedding. And it's also a vow renewal package. So they get married on a private catamaran and out, out in the ocean. Of course, the pitons would be the backdrop for the wedding. And it includes the officiant, music, wedding cake. Not all this is done on the catamaran. They come back to the resort and celebrate there. And it includes everything for up to 8 guests. So if they want to bring their family or whoever, doesn't matter. Anyway, so it's a beautiful package, a beautiful, calm, memorable place to get married for sure. Also, Serenity does provide a package called the Grand Romance Package, and it is available only for direct bookings. It's $1,200 in added value inclusions, and it includes an in-suite couples massage. So if they don't feel like going to the spa for a massage, the spa will come to them. Private island tour, catamaran sunset cruise, private beach cabana, and a few more inclusions as well. And it's really nice, nice add-ons as well. So I wanted to pull up a little bit of a map just to give you a general idea. This is actually not my favorite map, but that's what we have. So it sort of shows you how it's laid out. It is on 85 acres, so there's a lot of space. If you look to the back of the screen, you see those buildings there. There's more than that now, but that is where Serenity is. This is not a main road, the road in between. This road is just for the resort. So it has nothing to do with the main road. So Serenity is across the little road from Coconut Bay, which separates everything. So we have the tennis courts and pickleball courts over there, just sort of in behind the splash wing. Our paintball course is over as well in the splash area. And then our water park, kids club, all that is in the front. And then over to the left is Harmony wing. So just give you a little overview of that map. And if anybody would like the map, I'd be happy to send it to them. Just shoot me an email and I'll get it off to you right away. So what I was sort of talking about at the beginning, we have a great reward program, and we are offering up to $98 in reward, depending on room category that you book, but a max of 98, and that's paid in US dollars. So that's it's a good incentive these days for sure. Plus, we brought back 1 free night for every 7-night booking. And this is for bookings up to September the 30th. So I know September is a super big booking month. So just keep that in mind, that you will earn 1 free night. And you know, I have so many agents, you know, with 1 week stays, which is great. It's just perfect. We also have agent rates available as well. So $98, up to $98 US, plus 1 free night is back. and you save 65%, up to 65%. The clients save, and up 15% commission on direct bookings. To register your bookings, you need to register them. You go to cbayrewards.com. And that web, so if you want to jot that down, then you can sign up for that, and then you just apply your bookings through there. And this is for Coconut Bay. For Serenity, we have just put back our double booking bonus days. So what we're doing right through to the end of September is offering double the booking bonus. And so again, depending on the room category, but max $300 for the Grand Plunge Pool Butler Suite. And don't forget US dollars. So that's huge. And all the rewards for all of both Coconut Bay and Serenity are earned regardless of which tour operator you book with, or if you book them direct. You just have to enter them into the reward program portal, and then it's automatically. So you get your reward gift card. They're all apply after the clients have traveled, or, well, they are on resort. So we work with Air Canada Vacations, WestJet Vacations, Sunwing Vacations, and travel brands on an FIT basis. So we have a great promo with Air Canada Vacations right now. We are offering, if you have some groups that are thinking of booking, possibly think about booking them prior to the end of September, because we are offering the 8th passenger free. So that's between us and Air Canada Vacations. Also, we're participating in their Aeroplan program. So we are offering a bonus 4,000 points per member at Coconut Bay and 12,000 per member at Serenity, based on a 7-night stay. And we also, which is sort of gets forgotten sometimes, with Air Canada Vacations, we are offering one child free, so ages 3 to 11, and a 15% discount on spa, and then they are offering pre-boarding for families. This one child free pretty much goes through the year. There are some blackout dates, obviously your basic Christmas, Easter, your main holidays, and for certain months in the summer. So keep that in mind too, because a lot of people forget that, including myself. And exciting, we are now offering, we put up a new travel agent portal where right from the website, you can go on and make your bookings direct, and you can package them as well with air. And I tried it out, and they are using the Canadian Airlines, so they will be direct flights from Toronto. Pretty easy peasy. So this winter, we are back up to 10 flights per week during the main winter months, which is fantastic. Air Canada is going 5 times a week, WestJet's going 4 times a week, and Sunwing remains on their weekly Sunday flights. So that's a lot of flights. So let's be booking Saint Lucia. And there's my contact information. I just wanted to mention a few things. Some of you may know, or some may not. We close down Coconut Bay and Serenity for the month of September. Every year we do it. And that's when we do resort renovations, we do touch-ups so that we don't disturb our guests. And that's super important to us. So we actually close down the resort and get it all done during that month. And the exciting news is that we have started to redo the rooms in Coconut Bay. So we currently have quite a number done already, and we're hoping to get a lot more done during our closure. So as you can imagine, it's very difficult to be drilling and all that kind of stuff when you have guests in house. So with respect to that, we are going to do most of it. I have no idea how many they will get done during that time, but hopefully a good chunk of them. And that'll be in both sections, in the Harmony wing and the splash wing. So more news on that. I don't know what else is on the list that they're going to be doing, but there's always some great upgrades and that go on during that period of time. So if you need to get in touch with me anytime, please do. My cell phone, my email address is there, and I'd be happy to help. Check out the website if you want some more detailed information on weddings and wedding packages. That will offer you a lot of information. And thank you for taking the time out today. And I look forward to working with any of you at any time.
Great job, Suzanne. Wow, you had so many people joining us here on Facebook. We got lots of questions, but lots of great comments for sure.
Wow.
I saw Wendy's on Facebook. Hi, Wendy. She was talking about the proximity, how close it is. You don't have to drive an hour and a half to get to it. And when she was there, she was joking with the driver that if they didn't have to stop for the stop sign, they'd be there like in 2 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, great. Okay, I'm going to go through some of the questions here, Suzanne. Just in case somebody missed it, Sue may have missed it, but the honeymoon packages, how can she access them?
The honeymoon packages, take a look on the website, and the honeymoon packages is there in detail.
Okay, great. Just for Justin on Zoom, how many rooms do you have? I guess so we know 36 in Serenity. How many in Coconut Bay?
36 in Serenity and 250 in Coconut Bay.
Okay, great. And is this a gay-friendly resort?
Yes, it is actually. It is. It's all about the island, right? And yes, it is.
Great.
Had that question a lot. So
someone wants to know about rules for smoking at Coconut Bay.
rules for smoking outside only.
Okay.
No smoking in rooms, in any enclosed areas, the usual.
Okay. I'm going to go to Facebook because there's some questions here just to kind of mix it up a little bit. So I guess Wendy's asking on Facebook about pickleball tournaments and things. Is it only for like a week, or do you guys have all year long stuff for pickleball?
Well, pickleball is the courts are set up all week or all the time. And we did last year, we had a 1-week pickleball clinic and tournament, and we are planning on, it was so successful, we're going to do another one. And I believe, but it's not solid yet. It will be the first week of April, but we haven't 100% confirmed that date.
Okay, that's great to know. There you go, Wendy on Facebook. Marnie, hi Marnie on Facebook. So do you have any photos for social media that you can share from the site?
Yes, absolutely. And I can also send you some, whatever you want. But yes, if you go into the travel agent area, there are photos there you can download, and also videos.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so let's go back now to Zoom. Kimberly's asking, is the hair and makeup included in wedding packages?
Not generally. Just let me check here in the pearl package. No, consultation only. And then the hair and makeup is separate. Okay. So because I guess some brides just want to maybe do hair, some just want to do makeup, or 2 out of the 3. So they have to negotiate that with the spa. Okay.
And Natalie on Zoom's asking, where can she get the link for the pre-arrival form?
If you go on to the Serenity website, across the top, there's a bar and it says pre-arrival. Just click on that and the form will pop up.
Okay, great. And Krista on Facebook, hello. Will the group's department quote in Canadian funds?
Our direct, if you contact us directly, then it will be US funds. If you go through the tour operator, it's Canadian.
Okay. I know
Canadian.
you mentioned the cabanas a couple times and that there was a charge. How much is that charge?
I think it's $199 for half a day and $299 for a full day.
Okay. Jennifer's asking, so what is the additional cost per guest for the group if you go over 16 guests for the $5,000 package?
So for the platinum package, that's each one has a different price. I think it's like around $34. I can, if you send me an email, I can confirm that with you.
Do you mind putting your email back up on the screen?
Sure.
Perfect. Okay. Someone's asking, and is there, okay, so you know how you have your great promotion that's out right now? So until September, is it only for direct bookings?
No, it's that's what I was really wanted to say, that it is through any way you book us, it is applicable there. Just you have to register your bookings. So through the Canadian tour operators, through the US tour operators, direct, or if you go on our new agent portal, all those the incentives apply.
Great. Arlene on Facebook, who's in Newfoundland, says, thanks for the great presentation. Always many great takeaways.
All right, thank you.
Christine's asking on Zoom, can solo travelers reserve at Serenity? Good
Yes,
question.
that is a good question, actually. Again, shoot me an email, I will confirm that.
Okay. Angela's asking, are there any FAMs available? So if so, is it only through tour operator bookings?
Well, I have run some FAMs. I'm hoping to run one possibly later on this fall or in the spring. So I will, they're small FAMs, they're not big. Otherwise, you can hook on to Saint Lucia's offering FAM. They always come by our resort. So you can hook on with one of those as well.
That's great. That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So Lynn on Facebook's asking, is there any category that accommodates 3 children and 2 adults?
I mean, theoretically you could. It's always best to do the 2-bedroom with 3 children. It all depends on their ages. So that would be a factor. If it's like 2 kids and an infant, then yes, 100%. It's just that the trundle beds only sleep 2 children, and then there's a king size bed. And I suspect the parents wouldn't want a child in the bed with them for a week.
No. Okay, Loxley's asking, who do they contact for group bookings?
Directly, you can contact sales at, it's on the bottom of that screen there, sales at cbayna.com, or through your favorite tour operator.
Okay, that's great. Well, I'm just looking here. I think, okay, sorry, one more question on Facebook, because lots of great activity on Facebook today. Thanks, guys.
Hey,
Lynn's
yeah.
asking, is there bar service at the beach, Suzanne?
Yes, there is. There is, we have a Paradise Beach bar. And it is it's a full bar tiki hut down there, and they do offer food as well. So a lot of people go down to the beach for the day and they don't even have to go anywhere else.
Oh, wow. Let's go, guys.
Yeah.
Let's all go together. And also just a little comment on Facebook from Arlene. Congratulations on all the awards that you guys have won. That's great.
Thank you. Yeah, we work hard at it.
For sure. Well, Suzanne, you did a great job today. You answered all the questions, lots of questions on Facebook and on Zoom.
Sorry, there's a couple I couldn't nail, but just send me an email and I will be happy to answer them.
for sure. And I want to thank you all. And don't forget, Suzanne, you've got one lucky spoiled agent that's going to win.
Yes, yes. I guess, we'll choose the winner. I don't have the list of participants, so I can't do it right now, but I think Susan, you'll send it to me.
So maybe
And
we'll give you till Tuesday or so. If you get an email from
yeah,
Suzanne,
we'll
we'll do
announce
this.
the great winner. And thank you everybody for coming today, and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you, everyone. And thanks for joining us over your lunch or whatever time it is for you. We appreciate it. And Suzanne, we really appreciate your time. You do a great job and a great ambassador for your brand for sure.
Thank you, Susan.
Thanks,
Love it.
everyone. Have a good
Bye,
weekend.
everyone.
Happy Friday. Bye.